We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T, and I hope everybody's doing good today. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready.
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Yes, you get ready.
Because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, I hope everybody's doing good this morning. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole Jordin Sparks situation, okay? So as we all know, the last time I did a video on Jordin Sparks is when her and Sage Gemini were going through their breakup back on February 25th, 2016, so which was a little over a year ago. So yesterday, Jordin Sparks announced some big news on social media. She did a sit-down interview with People magazine. As we all know, Jordin Sparks was the American Idol alumni, and she's also a devout Christian. And basically, she is now telling the world that not only did she secretly marry a man, but she's also pregnant with her first child, okay? So the guy that she's happily married to is an aspiring model, okay? Aspiring model, Dana Isaiah. So that's her husband. And they did an interview with People magazine. And so basically, you know, Jordin is saying that she was shocked to tears when she found out she was expecting and that she tied the knot in mid-July after meeting Super Bowl weekend, okay? So I see a lot of people are really happy for her, and they say, you know, congrats, Jordin. She's finally finding love and all this stuff. Now, y'all know I like Jordin Sparks. I think she's a sweet girl. But I had to keep everything 100. Y'all know I don't know how to be fake and phony, and you can't feed me shit and call it sugar, okay? I got to keep it real. I got to put on my mom hat. Now, we've all known that she's been through a lot of little relationship issues. Jason Derulo cheated on her, says Gemini wasn't shit. So now she's with this guy. If you read the People magazine article, they state in there that basically she didn't know this guy. He was like a mutual friend. Her mom and his family, they were like really cool. So a year after she broke up with Sage Gemini, she's saying that her parents hooked them up and that basically they met over Easter weekend, which was back in March, okay? So they met over Easter weekend. And they were getting to know each other. Then supposedly July 16th, they were on a vacation with a small group of friends and they decided to elope. And then she automatically got pregnant in August. And so she was pregnant in August. It's now November. She'd be no more than 3 months pregnant. She'd just be hitting 3 months because she says she got pregnant sometime in August. It's now November 15th. So she'd be just, you know, the 3-month mark. But if you look at her picture with her laying down, she's clearly way bigger than 3 months pregnant. Come on, y'all. Okay, I done had 2 babies. That's not a 3-month pregnant belly. That girl is clearly showing. That's clearly a bump. She clearly looks to be about 5 months pregnant, okay? Meaning I'm not buying this damn story. I feel like she got pregnant by him. I feel like they was damn having sex. She got pregnant and then she had to, you know, herp and get married because, you know, she's a Christian and she can't be out here, you know, an unwed mother because it's going to look bad for her reputation. So now she's trying to spin this story on how they, you know, they met, they fell in love, they met in March, they fell in love, by July they were married, and then now she's pregnant and they're about to welcome their first child, okay? So that to me is a crock of bullshit because she clearly looks a lot further along than 3 months. But of course, you know, you'll have people come out here saying, oh no, she's only 3 months. You're a hater. You're just mean. Okay, I'll be mean. Now, what really bothers me, not even the fact that she's clearly further than 3 months and she's trying to act like she got pregnant within wedlock, whatever. You know, Phaedra did the same bullshit with Apollo. The thing that also kind of bothers me with this situation is that her husband, he's pursuing a modeling career. This man is an aspiring model, meaning that he has no job. And let's keep it real, male models don't make that much money. And to really blow up in the male model industry, you have to be more or less white. Are there black male models? Yes, you have the Tyson Beckfords of the world, but they're far and few between, okay? He doesn't look like Tyson Beckford. Very handsome man. This guy is 25 years old and he's an aspiring model. You didn't go to school. You don't have a degree. You're not, you know, modeling should be a side hustle. That should never be your first goal. That should be a side hustle. You know, so I'm kind of worried about this situation. I think she jumped in a little bit too quickly. And I'm so tired of these successful, you know, black women or, you know, women of color, you know, dating down. We had the whole situation going on with Jill Scott where she decided to marry some man, you know, who barely was making any money. He has 5 children. I don't know how many baby mamas he has, you know, just like she got pregnant by her drummer. He was her drummer. You know, it's like, why are these women dating down? I feel like, she should have dated somebody more on her level, because what ends up happening is that, it's cute at first, but if her music is not selling like that and she's not making money like that, then at the end of the day, she's going to start looking to him like, you're the man, you're the provider, you need to step up. But you got into this relationship knowing that he was an aspiring model and that he wasn't really bringing anything to the table financially. I'm always going to be old-fashioned, and y'all's not going to change that for me. I don't care how much y'all feminists try to shame me. That's how I was raised, and I believe that a man is supposed to be more or less the head of the household and to be the breadwinner, and that, you guys should be equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? If he's handling his business and he has a good job, the woman should also have a decent job. I think that y'all should be equally yoked, and I don't think that it should be for a woman to be the head of the household, to be paying most of the bills, while this man is out here trying to start a modeling career. That's insane to me. Now they got a baby on the way. Am I saying that her baby's going to be, poor and, on WIC and on food stamps? No, I'm not saying that, because obviously Jordin Sparks has money. But what I'm saying is that we have to make better decisions as women. You know what I'm saying? We can't get ourselves into situations like this and then complain afterwards and then complain when it doesn't work out. For him to be an aspiring model at the age of 25, to me, screams red flag alert. And I really hope that Jordin hit him up with the damn prenup before she said, I do. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be a shame if he pulls a damn Kendu Isaacs on her. Like, let's not forget, Mary J. Blige also dated down, because people put pressure on women, especially black women. Like, you should just be happy that somebody wants to be with you. You got to hold down this man. And Mary J. Blige did that. She gave her man a title, put him in a position of her manager. And what did he do? He screwed her ass over. And now he's sitting back in damn LA living off of her damn $30,000 a month and had the audacity to try and sue her for $64,000 a month. And that's what I don't want to happen to Jordin. And I think as women, it's okay to have standards and nobody should shame you. And I notice that happens a lot, especially, to black women, that if you have a certain standard for yourself, if you're not willing to accept anything, then you're stuck up, you're a bitch, you're a gold digger. No, if I'm out here grinding every day and I'm handling my business and I have my own home and I have a car and I have my shit together, it's okay to expect the same of your mate. No other race is being told to, just love a man just to be loving them. No. You know what I'm saying? In the Asian community, you better be bringing something to the table if you're going to marry that Asian man's daughter. In any other community, that's how it is. But in our community, we're being told, it's a struggle for some and you just got to, work with him and eventually, it'll all work out. You should just marry for love. But then when you do that, then you have all these cases. Look at Tory Hart. She was with Kevin Hart when he didn't have shit. She was holding down the family while his ass was out here being an aspiring comic. And it finally did work out for him. He finally got his blessing. He finally blew up, only to turn around and leave her after all those years. So, you have to be very, very careful as women. As females, it's like too many of us as females and young women put ourselves second. We put other people first. And I'm here to tell y'all that it's okay to be a little bit selfish. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to have standards. It's okay not to accept any and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when all is said and done, if this man leaves her tomorrow, the only person that she will have is her child and herself. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to have standards. Like, I just be seeing little things with a lot of these young girls, and I just be, I try and give advice, and it's not to judge, but it's just like, I want better for people. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I look at certain situations, I have to speak on it because I want better, and I feel like there's a lot of young girls on my channel, and I see a lot of folks on social media saying, oh, that's so sweet, and, she finally found real love. And from the outside, it looks sweet, but you guys are not reading in between the lines. This man has no job. He's an aspiring model. She knew this man only after a few months. This wasn't a childhood love. This wasn't somebody she knew beforehand. Her mom and his mom just happened to be cool, and they introduced their kids together. And she, obviously got knocked up, because to me, she's a lot further than damn 3 months. Y'all can sell that pipe dream to somebody else. She's a lot further than 3 months. Ain't no, oops, I just got pregnant in August. Oops, no, your ass just got pregnant at the beginning of June, end of May, honey. Okay? You're not fooling me. So, the whole situation to me is just crazy. I hope it works out for her. Don't get me wrong. If this is who she wants to spend the rest of her life with, that's great. But I just hope that a year from now, 2 years from now, she's not pulling a damn Jill Scott, crying about how this man ain't shit, how he refuses to work. But you knew when you got with his ass, he didn't have shit. You knew when you got with his ass, you was gonna be the one, you know, paying most of the bills and taking care of stuff. So again, you can't get yourself into a situation as a female and then complain after the fact. Either you're gonna hold somebody down and be cool with wherever that relationship takes you, or don't hold them down in the first place. And for me, I'm not taking care of another woman's child. That's what I'm not gonna do. You gotta come to the table with your shit already together, because I'm not raising nobody else's child. So if that means I'm stuck up, funny acting, great. I'll be stuck up and funny acting and keep my damn peace of mind, okay? How you doing? For me, I just feel like once you get to a certain age, everybody should have certain things and certain goals set for themselves, and nobody should have to lower their standards. And that goes for both men and women. You know what I'm saying? If you're a man and you expect certain things of a female, you shouldn't have to back down from that. And if you're a woman and you expect certain things from a man, you shouldn't have to back down from that. I think, like I've always said, both parties need to be equally yoked, okay? You can't sit here as a man and get with the damn Instagram model with no education, nothing behind her besides some looks, and then get mad 2-3 years down the line when you done knocked her up, or y'all got married and she played you for your money. Basically like what damn Black China did to Rob, okay? That wasn't the type of chick that he needed to get with. So we all have to be mindful in relationships and with the people that we choose and the people that we choose to make children with, because at the end of the day, who ends up suffering? The kids. So I think both men and women need to hold each other accountable and need to set certain expectations. And for me, when I look at this situation with Jordin Sparks, I want everything to work out for her, but it makes me nervous because, again, if you look at other situations like this where the female has gotten with the guy, you know, who wasn't really doing as much as she was, there tends to be conflict, because in a man's nature, his nature is to protect and provide. And right now, the only thing he's providing is trying to be an aspiring model, and he has a baby on the way. That kind of makes me nervous, because it's like, is he going to go get a job doing customer service? I mean, like, what is he going to do for income? Or is he just going to chill and live off of her income and her net worth? Those are some of the things that she should have looked at. And I feel like the reason why they rushed into this marriage after only knowing him since March is because she got pregnant, and because she's a, you know, strong Christian woman and she has a lot of Christian values, and supposedly he does as well. I believe that that's why they ran to get married, and they're doing this whole thing. This whole story sounds like a shotgun wedding to me. But what I want people to do is look deeper. Don't just look at the pretty pictures and the interview in People magazine. Really read in between the lines. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And make sure you click that bell so you can be down with the notification squad, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.